We meet just about every day going over something.
Like,
It is
you've got a lot of new
we
teachers on your
do,
team.
yes.
So, I mean, that's appropriate.
So it's just about every day we're meeting
And they
about
need
something.
that support,
Well, and our RTI groups are like coming along. They'll be in there for a few days and they'll get it.
Wow.
And so we have to keep like moving our groups and like moving things around. We're like, well, these all got rhyming, so now we got to.
That's fabulous,
So we're meeting
though.
about
That's
once
good
a week
problem to
and like
have.
moving kids
Yeah.
and
That's
so
exciting.
yeah.
Good deal. Hey.
Yeah.
But just to kind of talk about the process that you kind of go through as you're planning the lesson, and just
Okay.
And like specifically today, because I mean that was a lot. You had
Yes.
you prepared, you know,
Yes, and
slides
I've
that were,
added things in.
Yes, and I love that.
And it gave a suggestion like to bring in pictures of a beach, a peach, corn on the cob, and things. So for me, it's easier to put it up there. And then I thought, well, that way I could manipulate it in front
Right.
of them and let them see that,
Definitely.
rather than me printing off pictures. I don't have a lot of access to colored
Right.
copies,
Yes.
so to me, it's easier to get it put up there where they can see the color and things. So there's that. And then with the vowel sounds, they have that as the warm-up. And I wanted to put the pictures up there where they could see the mouth each time. And then the thing with the lines was something from Foundations that I had. Mine are really having a hard time this year with the E and the I. And that's something I've noticed worse than any other year. I don't know why, but they're not getting that. And so I threw that in there because I remember doing that back when I started teaching. And I thought maybe just trying to throw that in, have them stretch that sound out.
Right.
And
they
practice
loved it.
making that
I
mouth.
want to do it again.
Yes.
Can we do it again?
Yes, we will. We'll do it
awesome.
every day
Yes.
as the
Yes.
warm-up.
That's
So that went along with the warm-up. So I changed up a little bit, like their motions, and I wanted them to feel it instead of just making these motions in here. And then, of course, just we had the riddles, the repeating the words, the riddles, the hearing the difference in the sounds. So there was quite a bit in this lesson.
I love the stomp and clap. I mean,
Yes, that was in
fabulous,
here,
'cause-
and I think I changed that up a little bit because that has been one of the
Right.
activities
Yeah, so
before.
they're familiar with
But
it,
this
so-
time it just said, ask them to tell you whether they hear the "b" at the beginning or at the end. So I just pulled that activity back from a previous one we've done before because they're familiar.
Yes.
And it was
got
one
up,
that they
and yeah.
like, and they do a
Definitely.
good job. Anytime you can add the movement rather than them just telling you.
Right.
And then
Get some wiggles
I,
out.
I didn't even catch the bib.
Oh.
That it was at the beginning and the end.
I
And then when they
know.
started doing it, I was
Yes.
like, I wanted to cry because I was
Yes.
like,
That
I
was
can't believe they
fabulous.
even caught that because I was just reading from here. I wasn't even thinking about
Yes,
it.
exactly.
And then when I said it and they started doing that, and I was like, wow, like they caught it and I didn't
You could just
even.
see their little head,
Yes.
their eyes.
Because then they were like, what do we do? Like, oh, we'll stomp him. And they got so excited, like, I got it right. So that was cute. That was
Really
good. So let's see. And then, of course, just the practice page. We've only done that one on the back one other
I was
time.
going to ask, had they
So
done
that one, that was
before?
one other time and they didn't do too bad, but some of them were.
Yeah, the ones I saw did amazing.
Yes.
I mean, I just could see them too. They were.
Yes,
sounding
they
it
were
out,
doing.
and
They're
then they would
really
try both of
good.
them, and that,
Yes,
that's
they're
not
really
right.
good at sounding them out.
Yes.
And we were talking about at lunch today, talking about their segmenting. And their segmenting, they're just doing it without us even really teaching them to. So I don't know if they're just getting it from the blending and like flipping it over and being able to segment without any, like, without very much instruction. So I don't know what it is, but
It's just y'all are
probably
doing
the
so many
best.
different. I mean, you know what I mean.
Probably
They're
so. Just a combination of
Yes,
everything coming
going on.
together.
Yes. And they're just like, oh, okay, I can do that. I can do
Yes,
that. So
it's really exciting to
yes,
see.
Definitely.
And then the chaining, it was their first day to do it on their own.
Right.
So I think they were excited about that. Like, can we take it home?
Yes. Thank you. I know,
Yes.
so
It's like,
excited
no,
about
we're not going to.
everything.
Can we take it home at the end of the year? No. This belongs to the school. I will get in trouble if all these
Yep.
disappear. Oh, and then the B and the D with the
So many good
hands.
strategies, definitely.
So there was a lot in this lesson. Just And we'll have to keep reviewing it. They're not going to get this in one day.
Yeah.
Because, and they probably won't even get it. Some of them won't even get it. They'll still be in first grade and second grade, still writing it backwards.
And that's okay. That just sometimes it
But-
takes them a little bit longer.
Yep.
And I mean, really, I feel like you've addressed anything that would be tricky because, you know, talking about the B and the D and then,
Yes.
any accommodations that are special, you know, accommodations
Mm-hmm.
that you made for specific students. I feel like, you know, kind of talked about that with a few of them. So
Yes.
Is there anything like academically that they have to, that you changed
There
up a little
are-
bit or provided?
I have them sitting at tables, kind of grouped by ability, because that way I can kind of help. Like I spent a lot more time at the front
Right,
two
yes,
tables helping,
right,
and the ones back here pretty much were able to do it on their own. So I kind of have them sitting kind of according to where I know I'm going to need to be close to certain kids.
Right.
So that helps me kind of not be bouncing back here and then somebody up there needs help. I can just kind of hang around, and I'll still kind of walk
Right, yes,
around
right.
and check, but I have to spend a lot of my time up there. So I do it like that for that reason. So I'm not just bouncing around the room. I can, like I was helping two at the same time, just kind of bouncing back and forth.
Right. That's awesome. I think that's good. Thank
All
you
right.
for sharing.